Welcome to this explainer. Okay, let's just dive right into it. If you're watching this, you probably already know that real estate is, hands down, an incredible vehicle for building wealth. But, there is a massive trap hiding in plain sight. It's a trap that catches countless new property owners and just drags them into this crazy world of lost receipts, midnight plumbing texts, and honestly, eventual burnout. So today, we're tearing down the myth that landlording has to be some chaotic side hustle. We're going to look at exactly how you can transform your portfolio into a well-oiled machine.
So here's our roadmap for bridging that gap from a scrambling amateur to a totally professional business. First, we'll cover the accidental landlord trap. Second, defining your 10-year vision. Third, why systems always beat luck. Fourth, the 5 essential systems you need. And finally, number 5, how to build confidence with Staircase.
All right, let's get into part 1, the accidental landlord trap.
This trap is exactly where so many investors unwittingly start out. Most people don't actually wake up one day and set out to become a landlord. They kind of just stumble into it, right? Maybe you inherit a house, or you can't sell your home during a slow market, so you just decide to rent it out. Or maybe you house hack your first place and decide to keep it when you move. However it happens, you end up holding the keys to a rental property before you've even laid down a foundational strategy. And this really highlights the core problem. Without a clear destination, every single decision just becomes a coin flip. Should you self-manage or hire a property manager? Should you fix that weird leak yourself or hire it out? Without a goal, you're just making decisions based on how you feel that particular day. And relying on daily feelings to run a business? Yeah, that leads straight to burnout.
Which brings us to part 2, define your 10-year vision.
We absolutely need to pivot away from this reactionary now and answer what is arguably the most important question in real estate. What do you want this to look like in 10 years? Seriously, ask yourself that right now. Most landlords never actually ask themselves this question. But when you really internalize the gravity of it, it's a total wake-up call. Because that one single question literally changes absolutely every decision that comes after it.
So how does this actually build your strategy? Well, think about it. If your 10-year vision is simply having one paid-off rental producing passive income for retirement, you're going to make fundamentally different choices than if your vision is, say, scaling to 10 doors with active management. If your endgame is leaving a legacy for your kids, your tax and entity structuring decisions today absolutely have to reflect that. On the flip side, if your vision is achieving freedom from your W-2 job in exactly 5 years, you have to underwrite your deals in a completely different way. Basically, the endpoint dictates the starting line.
So here's the deal. You need to tackle these 4 steps before making your next move. Step 1. Clarify the endgame. You've got to be specific here. Is it active or passive, legacy or lifestyle? Step 2. Determine your systems for scale. Let's be real. A portfolio of 10 cash-flowing units does not run on your memory and a bunch of loose text messages. Step 3. Decide what you're going to outsource. Remember, your time has a real cost. If you're spending your Saturday afternoon fixing a garbage disposal when you should be analyzing your next big deal, guess what? You are the bottleneck in your own business. And step 4, track progress metrics, because what gets measured gets managed.
This all requires a massive mindset shift. You literally need to build with the end in mind and then work backward from there. The lease agreement you write today for property number 1, it should be the exact same lease you plan to use on property number 10. Most landlords end up completely rebuilding their operations 3 or 4 times simply because they design them for right now instead of designing for scale. When you build with the end in mind, the machine you build today is the exact same machine that will flawlessly run your portfolio 10 years from now.
Okay, moving on to part 3, why systems beat luck.
Systems are basically the magical elixir that separates the landlords who last from the ones who just throw in the towel. A lot of people think success in real estate comes down to, finding that one perfect deal or having enough capital to weather a storm. But actually, scratch that. That's not what separates successful operators from those who quit within 18 months. What actually separates them is systems. Systems are just those repeatable, documented, kind of boring back-office processes. They handle a recurring situation the exact same way every single time. They totally remove decision fatigue, they protect you legally, and honestly, they save your sanity when you're dealing with a leaking pipe and a furious tenant at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday, when you'd rather be doing literally anything else.
Just consider the sheer scale of operations here. A massive property management company with 500 units, they can easily survive one bad month or a completely disorganized process. But a small mom-and-pop landlord with just 3 units, they absolutely cannot. The margin for error is effectively 0 for small landlords. And that right there proves exactly why small, everyday landlords actually need tight, professional systems even more than the massive corporations do.
Let's look at part 4, the 5 essential systems.
So what exactly are these systems? Well, let's get into the ground-level tactics and the non-negotiable rules every single landlord needs to have in place before doing anything else. Here are the big 5. 1. A written tenant screening process. Applying the exact same criteria to every single applicant legally protects you from discrimination claims and, frankly, filters out the bad tenants. 2. A maintenance standard operating procedure. You absolutely need one dedicated channel for requests and a written acknowledgement within 24 hours. 3. A vetted vendor roster. 4. A documented rent collection sequence. And 5. A comprehensive move-out and turnover checklist. You've got to use it every time, no exceptions.
Let's just zoom in on that vendor roster for a second, because this perfectly illustrates the difference between being reactionary and being systematized. Okay, imagine it's 7 p.m. on a Friday and the water heater fails. The reactionary landlord is scrambling, frantically Googling plumbers, paying ridiculous emergency rates, and desperately hoping someone actually answers the phone. But the systematized landlord, they simply pull up their vetted vendor roster, which already has 2 trusted contractors per trade, a primary and a backup, ready on speed dial. The crisis is instantly managed and the chaos is completely eliminated.
And that exact same logic applies to rent collection. This sequence needs to be documented and, wherever possible, fully automated. Day 1, rent is due. Day 5, late fee applied. Day 10, action is taken. When you lay this out systematically, your tenant knows exactly what happens at every single step, which totally removes the emotional friction and all those awkward text conversations from the equation.
Finally, Part 5. Build confidence with staircase.
Look, if you're a landlord with 2 to 5 units and you're still unprofessionally tracking your maintenance through random text messages, this is absolutely for you. Staircase Holdings helps new and accidental landlords build confidence, systems, and clarity, one step at a time. The real problem out there is that nobody gives new landlords a true operating system for what actually happens after closing. So they're just left scrambling for repairs and totally relying on guesswork. Well, the solution to that is the Staircase Vendor Kit. For an instant $37 download, it gives you an immediate professional operating system. It completely replaces all that guesswork with a 7-step maintenance SOP and a definitive framework for making repair decisions.
And this kit isn't just theory either. It's a fillable PDF that you don't even have to print out. You literally just click, type, and save. It includes a 15-row work order log, copy-paste communication scripts for basically every tenant scenario, a seasonal maintenance checklist, and a contractor vetting scorecard. And what's really amazing is that this whole thing was built by an 18-year personnel operations veteran who's actually building their own real estate portfolio using these exact systems. It literally forces you to run your rentals like a true scalable business, and it takes all that overwhelming legwork right off your plate.
The moment you stop treating your rental property like some favor you're doing for someone and start treating it like a real business with boundaries and numbers, everything gets easier. Your tenant has a landlord, sure, but your landlord has a business, and that mindset protects both of you. As this perfectly sums it up, success is built on systems, not luck. So as you look at your own real estate journey, what is the very next system you're going to put in place today to guarantee your 10-year vision actually becomes a reality?